Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video. I'm still working through my Munich album, so I'm working on 6x8 pocket pages, and I do have some things picked out for this one already, which is fantastic. This was St. Michael's near Marienplatz in Munich, and for this page I needed to fuse something on the previous layout. That's another video I have. If you haven't seen it, it's out there. You can watch me do that. But when you do that, then you have to pick what's going to be on the other side, because once it's sealed shut, you can't open it. So I had already picked out this card and it is sealed in there. Then I have this photo, which I would like, so far at least, in the upper left-hand corner. And then on this side, I'm doing a full 6x8 layout. I loved this paper when I saw it. I think it's pretty much a perfect match in terms of color and texture slash design on there, so I want to use that. And then I have this 5x7 photo from inside the church, and that's what I'm starting with. I know I'm going to need a card up here of some type. I'm going to need an embellishment, at least one somewhere, to bring this all together. And then when I do 6x8 layouts, I tend to usually put washi on there or rhinestones or something, maybe a phrase sticker or something. So I haven't got that part figured out, but I think this is a good base to start with for this one. So really I'm going to need to go into my stash, find a card and an embellishment, probably as task number one, figure out, do I want to add anything to these components, and then I'll move to the right side. When I went into my stash, I actually ended up finding not a card or any of that yet, but I came across these. These are little word stickers from a citrus twist kit that I had previously. I don't remember which one. I don't subscribe anymore, but I did for a while. So it's from one of those kits, and I love the fact that it's got the darker background and then it's gold lettering, which is perfect for this because, hello, look at all the gold that's in these photos. So I think these will work. I haven't really looked through all of the phrases yet. I hope that some of them are appropriate, but I'm thinking, you know, at least one on the photo or maybe several overlapping it, and then potentially something here if I could find something short that would fit, and then possibly on whatever card goes here. When I went to look through the stickers, I found 3 that I like that have different phrases that might actually work here. So this one says happy accident, and I like that one because we were just walking around. This was not on our list to see. We had another church that we specifically wanted to visit, but not this one. So we're lucky that we just happened by it and decided to go inside. Love surprises, very true. And then this one, from my point of view. Now I suppose maybe they put this in there for a journaling thing, so that you're using words for your point of view, but I like it for this one because this was my point of view standing at the back of the church, looking all the way forward and seeing this fantastic ceiling right in front of me. So I think I'll probably use this one over here, and then the other 2 I'll get creative on how I use them on this side. I have decided to use the one that says happy accident on this photo. I placed it here. Normally I would like this a little bit closer to the top, but I didn't want to cut off the top, the very, very top of this building here. It's architecturally interesting. So I thought I would just go here, cover up something that really didn't matter as much, and go with that. So all I'm going to do is just add in a little mini staple there. And that photo's done. Then I still have to figure out what I'm doing here and how I'm going to add that other sticker, the one that says love surprises, and then work on this side. I think I do maybe want to put washi behind here a little bit, and then overlap this sticker here. I have this stuck to the end of my desk there. Put that back till I need it, but I think that will make it visually interesting on that side and will balance each other well. I went into my washi stash to figure out what I could put behind this photo, and I figured maybe gray. Gray of some type was a safe option. I don't want to go too wild with color since I already have this. That's pretty bold. So I picked out these 4 options. I just want to hold them up to the photo and the paper and see what I think. Not sure that I'm crazy about that that pattern, a chevron type thing. Here's one that's a little bit more subtle. It just has different lines there, but they're pretty faded. So I like that a little better. And then I have this one, which has kind of a funky design in it. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. And when I picked it out, I thought maybe it would be too busy, but I kind of like it, seeing them up next to each other. So we'll put that in the maybe pile too. And then I have this one, which is a darker gray. It's a stripe, which is fine, but it's a darker gray. And so I wasn't sure how that was going to match. Let's pull this over here. You know, I think that's too dark. So I think it's one of these. So now you get to see my neurotic process of how I choose things. I think it's this one. When I see them all together, I really like this pattern. This would be a great second choice, but I think I'm going to save that one for something else. I put down a strip of washi to see if I still liked it once I saw it on the paper and under the photo, and I do like it. So I'm going to adhere that as my next step, and then I probably will take that sticker. It's stuck to my desk and won't come off. Sorry about that. There we go. I'm going to take the sticker and I think maybe overlap it like so right at the very top. I don't want to cover up too much of the pattern in the ceiling because it's so gorgeous and interesting. So I think that's probably the best option. I put the sticker on this side and I'm loving the way it looks. And then I realized as I was looking at the left-hand side that because this is sealed, it limits my options on what I can do, but it's too blank. So I think I'm going to take the sticker that just says this and put it right up here. Now, because this is sealed, I'll have to put it on top of the page protector. That is not the first time that's happened to me. That's the risk that I run by sealing something up before I have everything done that's around it. So let that be a lesson to you. And just know that you may have to make adjustments later if you're doing pocket styles like this and you're using a fuse to close anything. It might happen. So all I'm going to do is take this so that it looks as if it's on the card itself and just go like that. And then it says this. If you're flipping through quickly, I doubt anybody would even notice that this is on the outside, and I'm okay with it being there. So that really only leaves me this pocket up here. So I need to find a card for that. I have found a card. It's even orange and has a funky pattern. So I've got several patterns going here, but I think it's okay. Now, when I put it down and I look at it like that, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should put on, you know, some matching washi from over here so that they look cohesive. But I don't like it like this because the strip that goes here and this would be kind of too parallel there. So I think maybe I might do it this way. I know most journaling cards are used like that, but who says that I can't do it this way if that's the way I like it? So I think I would like it better if the washi were on it and this orange was at the bottom, and then I'll just journal at the top. So I think I'm going to do that. Here is my card with the washi on it, and I'm a little giddy over this. I love it that it's not the conventional way of using it. So I'm going to totally keep it that way. And another thing is that you probably noticed this has rounded corners. Nothing else here does. Some people that really irks them. For me, I don't really care. Which surprises me because I'm a little type A, not a little, a lot, when it comes to other things in scrapbooking. But for this, you know, it really doesn't bother me. It's more about the color and the texture of it and does it work with the rest of the design? And I think it does here. So, it's got rounded corners, no big deal. So I'm going to do this, and then I also found this little piece of chipboard. I think this is from an Allie Edwards travel kit. And I was trying to figure out, like, could I make that work like this or something to bring in kind of a 3D element to this so it doesn't all look so flat. But I'm worried that it might distract from my journaling when I do it. I'm thinking what's going to be on the other side of this, it won't be this paper, is I'm going to cover this whole thing up so you won't see that. And it'll all just be information about this church. So I'll get plenty of journaling there. So maybe I can cut down on it right here and this wouldn't be so bad. So I need to stew on that for a few minutes and then I'll decide. I did decide to put on the camera embellishment. So this was self-adhesive. So I just took off the backing and adhered it on there, and I'm loving it. So there's that. And when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking it still needs something, and I think I'm going to do some clear rhinestones. So probably maybe a mix up here in this corner, maybe one or two over here to give a visual triangle, and then hopefully this one will be done. I did put on all the rhinestones, so there are 3 in this upper right hand corner, and then I decided to put one over the camera opening there, and then just one up here at the top. Again, since this is already closed, I would have liked to put one down here maybe, but I didn't know how well that would stick on the outside, sticking this to plastic, so I didn't want to do that. So I just went with this design instead. And then I realized I never used this sticker, the one that says Love Surprises, and I don't really want to add it anywhere. I've got a visual triangle here with these 3, so I think I'm just going to put this, you know, back on the sheet, and I'll save it for another layout. But the good news is that this one is done. Thanks for watching, everybody.